Hello, good morning, and welcome to Sunrise Sports on 3FM 92.7. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Before we get into the latest in the world of sports, let's give thanks to our sponsors. Mega 6 Lotto 6 numbers can change your life. What would you do if you want 10 million Ghana cedi, 1 million Ghana cedis, I should say? Well, with only 49 numbers to choose from, you can win lots of exciting prizes. All you need to do is to dial *266# and download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play every Monday to Saturday before 5 p.m. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Let's start from the Black Queens, and they are facing Benin in the second round of the qualifiers for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Today, this is the first leg being played at the Stade de l'Amitié General Mathieu Kirikou Stadium. Well, here is Black Queens head coach Nora Hoptel, who hasn't lost a game since taking charge of the team.
It's all about also defending well, and then we come to our unity, determination, selflessness, and then we put this also on the pitch in 2 good sessions. So far I'm satisfied. Tomorrow against Benin, we know them already from a test and friendly game from February. We proper analyze them. We know about their transitions. They also have some international players from France, which they've brought in. So we are aware of their strengths, but are pretty convinced to make a very good game here, a good performance, and then to come home on Tuesday and play in our front crowd.
So that's from Nora Hoptel. From the players department, Cynthia Philippe Collan, who has been the safest pair of hands. They haven't conceded a goal yet since in the last 8 games. Well, she's ready to keep another clean sheet.
Preparation is going on well here in Benin. We've had 2 sessions of training, which is quite good, and I know and I believe in the team that we are going to continue with our winning process. I know we've done it and we are going to do it again. Even though we've played with Benin, we know how they play, we know their strengths and their weaknesses. We know how to go by to win the game.
So that is from Cynthia Philippe Collan. The game is kicking off at 4 p.m. Well, we wish the Black Queens the very best of luck. Now moving on to the Ghana Premier League. Today at the Sunyani Coronation Park, Bofokotano open match week 7 against Accra Lions. On Saturday, Gold Stars welcome Hartlepool to the Dons Park. Great Olympics on Sunday will play Nations FC at Accra Sports Stadium. Kotoko host Bechem United in Kumasi. Dreams FC travel to play Legon Cities in Accra. Brekum Chelsea against Nswatreman FC. Mediama FC welcome FC Samatex to the Akun Park. Heart of Lions will be playing at the Hohoi Stadium, and then they will be playing against Kerala United, and RTU will be hosting Aduana FC at the Aliyu Mahama Sports Stadium in Tamale. Now back to some national issues, and former Black Stars midfielder Emmanuel Ajimabedu says there should be competition in the Black Stars if you want to see progress going forward ahead of the African Nations Cup that will be played in January.
Talking about this for more than 2 years ago, that we need a competition. We don't let any player feel that without him the team will not work. This is Black Stars. We have like 5 million footballers. So if we are selected for the best 23 and even the first 11, you should be privileged and work very hard. For what we are seeing now, I think normally it's difficult for me talking about players because of where I am coming from. But my colleagues, I'm begging them at least to add a little to what they are doing.
Well, his former colleagues should up their game now. The Akosombo Dam spoilage has caused a lot of homeless people in distraught. Former captain of the Black Stars, Stephen Appiah, together with the CEO of Wembley Sports, Robert Coleman, have donated to the affected people items summing up to the tune of 100,000 Ghana cedis. Stephen Appiah.
Being on the ground and what we have seen this afternoon is very sad. It's very sad. I mean, we have been watching TV, we have been seeing pictures, but being here, it's a tough moment for our brothers and sisters, our moms and grandmoms and fathers. I hope what we have done this afternoon, myself, CEO of Wembley, Mr. Coleman, I think it's not going to be us alone. Other people should come and see what is going on here, and they should come and support. This is time for us to show love, and if indeed we have love, this is the time. Because, my brother,
Well, Stephen Appiah couldn't even finish his statement. He was very sad, and we just hope that all of us will contribute to helping our brothers and sisters who have been affected by the spillage from the dam. Now to some news from the GFA, and the technical director of the Football Association, Bernard Lepere, has left his role after just 2 years in charge, with his contract coming to an end. The two parties, that is the GFA and Bernard Lepere, were not ready to renew their contract of Lepere after not being satisfied with the work from the German. Lepere spearheaded the development and documentation of the Ghana football philosophy, which was launched by the GFA months ago. Now let's take a quick look at the results from the Africa Football League matches that came up yesterday, and Morocco's Wydad Casablanca produced a disciplined performance to secure a 3-0 win on Thursday at the Mohammed V Sports Complex over Nigeria's Enyimba Football Club to reach the Africa Football League semi-finals on a 4-0 aggregate. Well, in the other game, there was another good victory for the Reds, who managed to qualify. WAC will be facing ES Tunis, that is Esperance Sportive de Tunis, who advanced to the semis with a 3-0 win over Congolese champions TP Mazembe. So you take a quick look at the semi-final pairing, and Egypt's Al Ahly will play against South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns, and in the other game is going to be Wydad Casablanca against Esperance Sportive de Tunis. So these games will be coming up later this weekend. So that these are the games that will be coming up in the Africa Football League. On Monday, we'll be having the semi-finals. Now let's move on to the Europa League. And Atalanta fans who were traveling to the Stormgrass game stopped off in Maribor to hang out with their former player Josip Ilicic. Well, the Slovenian international spent 5 years at the Italian club, where he battled back from a serious depression in 2020. He was a beast to play with when he was fit, before being depressed after seeing his wife in bed with another man. His poor mental health and physical health led to him quitting football. So that is Josip Ilicic there. Well, he's not playing football again. Very unfortunate for him there, but the fans made a very kind gesture to him. Now let's move on from that to look at some of the results recorded in the UEFA Europa League matches. Olympiacos defeated West Ham by 2-1. We have the Botola from Serbia also losing 3-1 to Freiburg. Glasgow settled for a goalless draw against Sparta Prague. Aris Limassol 0, Betis 1. We have Rakow from Poland drawing 1-0 with Sporting Lisbon, and Stormgrass settling for a 2-0 draw against Atalanta. Olympique Marseille 3, AEK Athens 1. Molde FK from Norway 5, BK Häcken from Sweden 1. Brighton defeating Ajax Amsterdam by 2-0. AS Roma 2, Slavia Prague 0, Servette 1, Sheriff Tiraspol 1. Royal Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium defeated Lax Links by 2-1. And Liverpool getting a 5-1 drubbing off Toulouse at the Anfield. Bayer Leverkusen also defeated Karabakh FK 5-1 in Germany, and Panathinaikos lost 2-1 to Stade Rennais from France. Now to the Premier League this evening, Tottenham Hotspur will travel to play Crystal Palace at 7 p.m. Manager for Spurs, Ange Postecoglou, where Tottenham can improve the most despite being on top of the Premier League.
We've still got to grow in every area, but there are areas where we're already very good, and particularly around the defensive side of our game. I think we've been excellent, really consistent. I said after the game Monday night, I think it's what won us the game, just our ability to willingly work hard, press the opposition, be really disciplined and committed to forcing oppositions into mistakes. I think that's been really, really good and really pleasing for me. I still think our main growth will come in the attacking side of the game. I still think, particularly in the front third, we're still, a lot of our movements are still...
A lot of movement to be made in there. Now, former player for Tottenham Hotspur, Jermaine Defoe, says the side is unbeaten after 9 games in the Premier League, but he still believes that there's a lot more to do going to challenge for the title.
Why not? Of course, internally, of course, you've got to stay humble. And it sounds boring, but, take each game as it comes. Always look to the next game, don't look beyond that. Why not? I think deep down, if I was in that dressing room, deep down inside me, yeah, of course, there's a lot of football to be played, but deep down inside me, I would think, okay, we're playing well. And I think you have to think like that as players, because I think if you don't think like that, then you're probably in the wrong business. But at the same time, I don't think the manager would be sending that message. I don't think the players would be thinking, we can win a league, because, you know, you've got the likes of City, like we all know, Liverpool. You look at Liverpool's firepower, their front five is incredible. So I think it's important to take each game as it comes, but...
Well, taking each game as it comes, according to former striker Jermaine Defoe. Now, Newcastle and Italy midfielder Sandro Tonali has been banned for 10 months by the Italian Football Federation for breaching betting rules. The 23-year-old will not be eligible to play again until August 2024 and will be unavailable to feature at the European Championships next summer in Germany, should Italy manage to qualify for the tournament. Tonali joined Newcastle United from AC Milan in July for £55 million. Roy Hodgson says Sandro Tonali's 10-month ban from football is a tragedy for both the player and the club.
10 months is an incredible time, you know, to stop playing football for 1 year basically, and then have to come back to it. For him, it's a tragedy really, and for the club too. That's where we are with betting at the moment, and I suppose any players who feel that maybe I can still get away with doing a bit of betting while I'm a footballer, maybe they should really start to think twice now after what we've seen happen to Ivan and to Sandro.
So earlier this month, Juventus midfielder Nicolo Fagioli also received a 7-month ban from the FIGC for betting breaches. Fagioli had 5 months of a 1-year ban suspended and was fined €12,500. He also agreed to a therapy plan of at least 6 months to tackle his gambling addiction. Now, the FA has been investigating into Alejandro Garnacho's social media post in which he used a gorilla emoji over a picture of Andre Onana after the penalty save in the UEFA Champions League group game on Wednesday. Now, Andre Onana himself has replied that people cannot choose what he should be offended by, and he is defending his colleague Garnacho that he meant power and strength, and this should go no further. So that is coming from Andre Onana. He doesn't believe it was a racial abuse from Alejandro Garnacho in that situation. Now to this weekend, Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou will meet in one of the biggest but most controversial fights of the year. Fury has not fought since December when he retained his WBC heavyweight title, and there is still no date for his planned clash with unified champion Alexander Usyk. Fury is ready for the fight and ready to defeat Ngannou.
I asked him, did he have a big Corey on the night, and he was a little bit shy about it, and here we are today. He's going to need big cojones to fight me, never mind a big Corey. So if he can bring them to the ring, he'll have a fight. If not, he's in some severe trouble. It's been a long, hard year, a lot of uncertainty. Didn't know if I was coming or going at one stage, and here I am today. I'm in peak fitness, I'm in peak physical shape, and I've got a fight on Saturday, and it's really real. So I'm really, really buzzing. As you can see, I'm in a very, very good mood, and I cannot wait to fight.
Well, this will be the Boxing Day before UFC fighter Ngannou, and he's ready to offer a shock.
I mean, the magnitude of this fight, everything that's been around this fight, how it's been surrounded, is just something that I never see. Even in my mind, all those years thinking about fighting Tyson Fury, I never imagined that he would be such a big event in this magnitude, in a global stage. So, quite impressive. In fact, even when I signed this fight, I didn't know what exactly I was getting to until I started to get into the promo and see how it was going. I'm like, okay, this is something different. I respect Tyson Fury even now, but I still believe that I get my chance to take him down.
So that is from Francis Ngannou getting ready to get Tyson Fury down. Now to the Rugby World Cup final, and it comes up this weekend as South Africa play against New Zealand in Paris. The match will take place this Saturday with kickoff at 8 p.m. Well, the match will be held at the Stade de France in Saint-Denis. And then this would be the final that could possibly see New Zealand or South Africa take their 4th ever title in the Rugby World Cup final. Well, that'll be all for sports this morning here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. My name is Kelvin Owusu Ansah. Happy birthday to Gibson Owusu Ansah. May God bless you and make you a great man in future. This is coming from your father, former Asante Kotoko SC striker Obed Owusu. Well, may the good Lord continue to bless you, young man. Have a brilliant weekend. But thanks to Mega 6 Lotus, 6 numbers can change your life. You need to play from Monday to Saturday now before 5 p.m. selecting from 49 numbers to win lots of exciting prizes. Just dial *266# or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Sunrise continues. Helen Apiampo for William Esiedu Eze, and then DJ Abiam as always present to serve you with some fine tunes. It's a hugely terrific Friday. Just roll into the weekend with all the joy you can hold.